Well, hey, I thought I'd go live just because I am making my Obsidian Sage soap. I did do, I'll just let you know that I did a teaspoon of activated charcoal and a half a teaspoon of bentonite clay. Can you guys see that? So it comes out a kind of gray color. And give me just a second. We're going to swirl this around, I'm trying to get this down to 125 to 130. Let's see where we're at. Before I add in the scent, I don't like the skin getting on top of this, but I do want to make sure, that we don't get a big skin on top of there, so I keep stirring it up. So what I did, and it looks like, looks like a black chalky mess. I took a tablespoon of 91% and I dispersed my clays into that and I mixed it really well. After I had my soap base heated up, I dispersed that, and as you can see, doesn't look like there's going to be any speckles in this one, but we'll have to see. And I have my soap molds already sprayed down with a 91%. I'm ready to go. Get that where you, let's see, I'm trying to see where you can see it better. I'm just keeping a check right now on this soap base because I'm waiting on that 125 to 135. So I probably will add the scents in about 135. And I am doing that. I'm sorry, I've already got the bottle put up, but I'm doing it with the sea salt sage scent from Candle Science. And I always like to tell people that because different makers have different ingredients, and I just happen to like Candle Science, so it's a sea salt and sage. So two different things. So I'm just over here stirring up my stuff. Let's check this temp again. We're still a little ways off. I didn't want to keep you on here the whole time while I was heating up the soap base. This is the goat milk soap base. Skin Said Yes goat milk soap base. You're welcome to look it up. It's one of the purest that I found. I like the ingredients in it. I feel like it's safe enough for my kids, who I'm making this for, my adult teenage kids. I don't know, can I say adult teenage because they're 19, 21, and 29. So yeah, one of them's still a teenager. But yeah, we were looking for something for their oily skin, and we're going to see if this works. I can't literally say, if I was selling it, I couldn't say that, but I'm not selling this. This is for my kids. Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there, y'all. Just a few more little bits, and we will be ready to add that scent in. Sea sage and salt. Again, y'all can go over and look for that if you choose to, or not. But the ingredients, if you want to find out what they are, just go Google Skin Said Yes goat milk soap base. I think you'll be pretty impressed. I know I was. So I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. I think I'm having a better day now. It didn't start off too great, but hey, it's, that's life, right? I'm just keeping that skin off the top. I just don't like the skin. I do like this gray color. I may try another one without adding the bentonite clay to see if it'll get a darker. I was actually wanting it to be black, like the charcoal, activated charcoal, but it's not, and that's fine because I like gray too. But I will probably try another batch with just the activated charcoal. And just so you know, it's virgin carbon, coconut shell derived. It's natural, odorless, and tasteless. Because you should know what you're putting on your body. And that's for the activated charcoal, guys. All right. I'm sorry. I know this is taking a minute, but it has to get down to 135. If it doesn't get down to 135, I don't want to do it. We're getting there. We're getting there. I have these little molds in my TikTok shop. If you guys would like to purchase them, they are really beautiful bars of soap. Also, to cut down the soap, of course, I've got to wash this off now because I was just using it for this. This is the Vavor soap making kit, which you can make the loaves. I have the stuff to make the loaves with that, but I didn't want to do a loaf of this. As I said, I am just making this for my kids' face. It's what they wanted, and we will see how they like it. You know, anytime your kids ask for something. Sorry, I still have the sniffles, hence always wearing gloves. Always wearing gloves. All right, I can pour my scent. We're just gonna, oh, could I get that in there? Just poured my scent in. I didn't go the fully allowed fragrance volume on this. I kept it at about 3% of the batch, mainly because I don't want it to irritate skin. So that's what we did. Just letting you know. I'm going to slowly stir that in. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Just slowly stir it in. We don't want to activate too many bubbles on top of this. But you know we're going to spray it down with the 91% anyways. Yeah, I'm a big component of wearing gloves. I know if I'm using somebody's soap, I don't want their hands on my soap, so I'm not putting my hands on anybody else's, even my kids. It's soap, yes, but you can still have germs, so instead of spraying my hands with alcohol, I just prefer to wear gloves. Plus, I don't like how alcohol makes my hands feel. And when you're using, sorry, I shouldn't say that word, I forgot. The 91%, when you're using that, it does go away. It's not staying in there, just so you guys are aware of that. Let's check this temperature. Gosh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. This smells so good. Oh, it smells divine. And I think I made a smart decision going 3%. And if you do not know how much fragrance you can put into your soap, another reason I use Candle Science is because it tells you exactly how much scent is safe per pound of soap. So I personally would never make a soap unless I knew that percentage was skin safe. And it's I've used the base, the goat milk soap base by Skin Said Yes for everything, and I love it. Cannot say how happy I am with the ingredients in that. It makes me happy. Hello to everybody that came in. Sorry, I don't look like being on camera, and I'm just mixing up this sea salt, which is going to be Obsidian Sage, because it's sea salt and sage scent from Candle Science. And I used, since you guys weren't on here, activated charcoal and bentonite clay in this one. My teen and adult children that have oily skin asked me to put it together, so hey, I'm putting it together. And let me check this temperature again. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pour before it starts clumping up even worse. But I do like to get it down to 135, possibly 125 if it doesn't start doing its skin. So we're going to pour nice and easy into these molds. And this usually makes about 5 bars of soap for a pound. And that's how I like to do this one, especially if I'm doing it just for my kids. And I think it's going to be a beautiful color. I'll have to come back and show you guys. These molds are amazing, though. Like I said, they're on my TikTok shop along with the Vavor soap making kit. So if you guys want to get into doing this, real easy. I have another video showing how I do this from beginning to end. Feel free to check that one out. I can't see if you're talking right now, guys, because I'm wanting to be very careful on this pour. I don't want to add extra bubbles to this. Well, I guess we're going to try. We're going to go for... This one's probably going to make a smaller bar, but that's fine too. We'll just have a little sample bar. And then if anybody wants to play around with it, they can. All right, and that is it. I'm not worried about that. Let me go ahead and spray the tops of these. Get any air bubbles out. And like I said again, this disperses. And so basically all we're going to do is let that sit there for about 4 hours. Let it cure. Let me move this back a little bit. So we'll let that cure. And then I will get this wrapped up. Because one thing I've noticed, you do want to wrap these in the cellophane, or because they sweat if you don't. So I try to wrap them up. So that's about it. I can't show you anything else until we unmold them tomorrow. If you go back, you'll see what this wave mold looks like. It's really pretty. And if you have any questions or would like the recipe, let me spray this again. I don't like it. It's trying to bubble up. If you have any questions, you feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm happy to answer or even give you the recipe. I do not gatekeep. If you want to know what I mix, I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you exactly what I put in them. But again, just wanted to stop by. I am going to take my gloves off now because they're burning my fingers. I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for hanging out.